Beats challenge. We got some amazing contestants. We got Soze. We got that boy Craig. We got Nunzio. We got Nick Jack, and we got Jess James. It's gonna be sick. Basically, I sent out 3 samples to each of the contestants, and they have to use a part of every piece that I sent of every sample. All right, and the criteria for judging basically is going to be out of 1 through 5 for creativity, for song ability, meaning can you hear this with a song, and bop, which is that it factor. It doesn't mean for the club. It doesn't mean, you know, for a dance. It could mean just for bobbing your head in the car, but doesn't have that thing. So should I play the samples first before we get started? Or should we just, what do y'all think? This is our first time doing it. Huh?
Let's play those samples. Let's know what they was working with.
Yeah, let's play everybody the samples so we understand what everybody's been working with. Hold up. Skate Storch, baby, legend. Hold up. Bong. All right, so the first sample was this song.
Record is hard right there. I don't even know if it need to get shot.
I know it's a beautiful. As soon as I heard it, I was like, this is amazing. And I know everybody that's a producer that's ever made a beat before or that just like appreciates the art of it, listened to that and was like, first of all, which part are they going to sample? Because there's so many parts of it that are like, you could do so many different things. And if you got the producer ear, I know you're hearing like 10 different beats to it. So please submit samples and submit yourself. If you're a producer out there and you want to get involved with this, just hit us up, please, because this is fun. So
if you're submitting samples like this every time, could I be a part of this every day? Like, so I don't have to go crate digging no more?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Please. I mean, we're doing this weekly. Like, I don't think there's like, there's no rules yet. Like, you could be in it every week until there's like some kind of rule against it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because we here, this is just the beginning. We're going to tweak and modify this challenge more, but this is just the first one. So we'll see what happens. So the next sample is a movie clip, huh?
Are you willing to give up the name of that record? Is that extra low, or you want to make?
No. I could give you it's called Take My Time. Yeah, I should have did that too from the beginning, so they know we're not just trying to jack their shit. By Skin Shape.
I'd have been like, no way. Nobody knows the title of that. Sorry. I would have been like, no way. You can't have the title of that. Sorry.
Yeah, and like I'm gonna let y'all guess what year that song came out.
This year.
Yo, say that title. Say that title one more time, though.
It's called Take My Time by Skin Shape.
70s.
70s.
I'll put it 2017.
What?
Yeah, it sounded new. It sounded kind of new. The vocals sounded.
Yeah, but it got like that like vintage guitar thing on it. Like,
oh, definitely, it has the snare snaps, the old '60s snare. You know what I'm saying, on the snares. I love that.
Like that, the brushes.
Yeah,
the whiny British voice.
So the next one is a movie sample.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Your choice is simple. Join us and live in peace, or pursue your present course and face obliteration. We shall be waiting for your answer. The decision rests with you. Gott Beringa.
You gave him that cook up. All right.
Yeah, it's
raw.
like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you want to do with that. So, just so y'all seeing what kind of, how open the creativity is on this. And then the third sample is a weird sound.
Those horns at the end, should have let them rock a little more.
Why? No. That was, I let it rock to the end, but it was just like that ending piano part is like the YouTube video little ending thing. It's like, but yeah, the sample is in that movie. So this is the sound of like chopping some kind of tomato. And you got to throw it in there and make it fly. So without further ado.
Y'all know Mecca like the knife sounds. Yeah, doggy. Let's go. I want to hear.
No,
some
they
beats,
don't
man.
have to use all of the sample, just a little bit of the sample,
piece.
whatever part. All right, so damn, I need an intro song for this. You know what I'm saying? But hold up. Okay, whatever. Yo, it's the EO Beach Challenge. Here we go. We got, woo! Let's go. All right. So let's get it started. So let's pick the order real quick. I ain't really prepared for this part of the logistics. But what's the order? How y'all want to do the order?
Why don't you call on somebody out here, Dama, and they call one of the contestants?
Oh, we're gonna do it EODUB round 3 style.
Wow,
Got
well
you.
said.
Wow.
Got you. Yes. All right. Carrie, who you want to see?
Am I choosing by number or name? I wasn't listening, sorry.
Name.
Name. got-
Let's see. Soze.
All right, we're
All right.
starting with Soze. I'm gonna stop my share. So share your shit. Let's go. EO Beats Challenge, round 1. Round 1. Soze.
I was young and not so old. I did exactly what I was told. Inside me grew a feeling pride. I know what's right for me to keep.
Live in peace.
Let's speak it.
Wait. Hold up. Cut that. My bad. Listen, this is my fault, but you gonna play that beat from the start. But I just wanted to say we got the judges. We got Mecca, we got Dizzy Sense, and we got Pro judging. So the basis is 1 through 5. I got caught off track, but the basis is 1 through 5 for creativity, song ability, and bop. So the max score that you could get is 15 per contestant. So start that shit again. That shit was fire. Let's go.
I was young and not so old. I did exactly what I was told. Inside me grew a feeling pride. I know what's right for me to keep.
It's a little
Fire.
Wow.
Look,
Baby's bopping. So the baby's bopping.
Way to set it off.
That was so
yeah.
fire. Okay, so let's talk about it real quick. What part of the sample, if you could just go through your chops real quick, like what part of the song?
Pretty much the guitar parts where I can't show it because it doesn't attach to my, remember I can't use my
Oh yeah.
I can't show the chops really, but I basically took the end piano parts at the end and chopped those for the hook part and chopped the guitars and then took them and put them because it's at 3/4 the beat. So I made it to where it's 4/4. It slowed it down and made it tick and then chopped it. The snares, definitely the snares are great because of those pianos and the way they go basically. And that's I pretty much did that. I used the shovel sound or whatever it was for the shakers. And you heard the live in peace. Basically, that's a message. So if I make it to the second round, I got the opposite message. So.
Fire. That's dope. Okay. All right, let's move on and see who we gonna pick next. Mira.
Thank you to the chat, by the way. Appreciate it, yo. Can't wait to hear you.
Yo, I want to hear Nunzio. Yo, Rob, what you got?
Oh, snap. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So this one is called Bazaar. And it's basically, I used to do this and when I was in Hoboken. A friend of mine had a studio and we used to go there all the time. And man, we used to leave sounds on the MP and everybody would end up making something. Actually, that's how Black Ops beat got made. The sounds for that had been on the MP for like 3 weeks and then D-Red came in and made it. But enough of that. Let me get this up for you. And I hope you enjoy it, man.
Round 2, Nunzio, let's go.
Yeah, nuns. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
Y'all making this one. Y'all making this crazy hard. Oh,
You know what's funny is Dama, I didn't know that the piano was from YouTube, and I used it in the fucking beat.
Wow.
Yo, that ass, me
Hey.
too. That's where I got the hook part from.
Yo.
I thought it was part of the shit too. I thought it was just the end of it.
Wait, you talking about the movie sound too, Soze?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about. You talking about the
end of
movie
the
sound?
video.
The movie
Yeah, I'm talking about
sound,
the
yeah.
movie.
I thought, yeah.
It's like the end of the YouTube clip where it's like
yeah.
the outro and shit. That was fire, nuns. You know what's so sick? It's so sick that we're doing this challenge, and I've literally worked with all these producers, and I have a project with at least like 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what happens next. That was nuns, y'all. Fire. All right, who we picking next? Let's see. Ill answer. Let's get a name, bro.
You already know I'm gonna say Jess.
Let's go, Jess James.
Bye.
Are you
We
playing?
don't
You
hear
don't
nothing.
hear
We
nothing.
don't hear,
Jess,
we
we
don't
don't
hear
hear
nothing, Jess.
Come off mute, B.
Are you playing off
It
Logic?
looks like
Whoa.
Nah, we can't hear those. We can hear you. We can't hear the joint though.
Y'all. Don't unmute this phone.
It was on mute, but we could tell it was dope.
So,
Yeah, by the way, he's
so he's
bopping
using
that, right?
he's using the phone for the visual. So leave it on mute and keep it spotlighted though for the video feed.
This is exciting stuff here, guys.
Nah, we don't
Oh,
hear
here.
Nothing, bro.
Like a
nada.
Nah.
Nah.
Jess James is queuing up the next record. I wonder what kind of heat Jess has in store for it. I wonder what Figueroa is cooking.
Join us or pursue your present course and face obliteration.
Wow.
Yes,
Yes, that was crazy, bro.
Crazy.
that was mad.
That's it, though?
Fast. That's it.
You didn't
Yo,
make that.
Teaser.
I do beat battles, so we usually on a timing, so I didn't know niggas could just go off the cliff. Otherwise,
Yeah, I only did like 60 seconds.
Rub it in
too,
a little
like
more.
like a minute and a half type
Rub it
shit.
in a little more, Jeff.
Play it again.
Yo,
Yeah, play it again,
yo,
bro.
send that to none so we can use it on EODUB later.
Listen, honestly, like, I feel like I should make a disclaimer that, like, all y'all beats are for grabs now, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, these shits is fire, and we like your beats.
I got dibs. I got dibs early. I got dibs.
This is a
early.
good way for us to keep going what we doing with the Idea Factory and everything like that, because everybody that's
to a time limit, I should have asked, but
Jess,
Nah,
I
that was
got
fire.
dibs. Dude, what you trying to do?
Yo, play that again though.
And,
Stop.
hold on, and
That
I
was
feel
super
like that
fire.
was that was really good usage of the
You can't commentate though, because we judging. So
yeah.
I
I don't
need to
think
hear-
I don't think all right, let's play it again.
let's hear it again so that we could fairly judge this.
Join us or pursue your present course and face obliteration.
Sick.
Yo, you should call that grand larceny because you just stole this whole show.
Yo, that was fire, Jess. You already know. This show is going really well. I'm really highly impressed with everything we got going on so far.
EO Zoom.
EO Zoom. It's a whole TV station now, so let's just do that. So let's see who we picking next. Baxter, who we picking?
Have we heard Dizzy yet? No, Dizzy's judging.
Dizzy's judging.
Who are my options?
We got Craig and we got Nick Jack.
Oh, that's a hard one because that boy Craig, I know he got some heat, but I haven't heard a Nick Jack beat in years. So I'm gonna go with the Nick Jack.
Woo, let's get it. Nick Jack, round 4, EO Beach Chat.
Jess, I
Yo.
think you got to stop.
Yo, you can hear me? Yeah. Do I have to do anything else right now, or just leave it like this, or?
Yeah, that's good. Just share your computer sound.
Share that. I'm not sharing it right now. Yeah, I am. Everything's coming off my mic. Like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. All right.
Cool.
Yo, I just want to say peace to everyone. I haven't seen mad people in here for mad long and shit. So peace. Thanks for letting me be a part of this and shit. You know.
Yo, it's great to have you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. All right. Let's see. Yo, that's, I don't know. I made like
Dope chops. Dope. That shit is dope.
I made like
Dope, Nick.
I don't know, yo. I just fucking.
I'm glad you felt inspired. That shit sound dope. I hear them fucking grimy ass Staten Island drum kits. Like, love it, bro.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I use fucking everything. Like, I used a part of everything and shit. So, I don't know.
Dope.
Whatever, it was fun to do. I made like 10 beats, whatever.
Nice. Yo, honestly, I'm down to run through all the beats that y'all made after this is over to this, because I know everybody made a whole bunch of different shit, and yeah, it's sounding dope. It's sounding dope. So now we gonna move on to the last round. We got that boy Craig. I promise you, I haven't heard this beat.
You ain't got to lie.
I promise you. I promise you. This is gonna be my first time hearing it too, you guys, and I'm excited. So Let's
All
see. How do we let's spotlight Craig real quick. There we go. Yeah. Let's
Why
get
Dama
it.
look like she our pilot?
That's
All right.
Anelia Earhart, yo. Anelia Earhart.
Anelia.
Damilia.
All aboard, y'all.
All right, ready?
Let's go. Round 5, final round. EO beats. Let's get it. Yeah, boy, Craig.
Your choice is join us and live in peace, or pursue your present course and face obliteration.
There you go. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, you might have to steal my name for Soulful. Might be Soulful from now on, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yo,
What
that
the
was
fuck
such
was
a
that?
fucking vibe.
Yo, such grace.
Appreciate
Wow.
that. Appreciate
What
that.
a vibe.
I asked first. That's that
What a
boy
vibe.
Craig. Find out, Ox.
Yo.
That was fire.
Damn,
Beautiful.
this is tough, B.
This is
really
crazy.
tough.
This is crazy. So I guess we go and just give the judges a minute to deliberate. For the first chat, like this is, whew, I'm very proud of all of y'all. I think all of y'all did such great things with that, and I love the usage of the sample. Like, so different, so unique, everybody. But then there's similarities too. Like you see certain people were in certain modes with their beats. You know what I'm saying? Like certain beats have little things in common and shit like that. I think this is the art right here. It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad we showcasing it. To all the viewers, thank y'all for watching. We gonna find out who we gonna narrow it down to 2 to go head to head and step away and make a beat, flip that sample, flip that whole situation again. Completely different vibe now. Now we switching it up. Can you do it twice? Yeah, you can do it, but can you do it twice? You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we'll pick the winner. You know what I'm saying? Skate Storch. Ta-ta-ta. Legendary.
That's
Hit
not
records.
easy, man. That's not easy.
Whew. You know, if you don't do it every day, you can go that away.
More fire.
Dude.
There's another one for next week.
So I don't want to give out my scores, but I mean I got 2 top picks if we want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know how you want to do it, Dama.
Are we texting Dama our 2 top picks? Is that what we should do?
Yeah, I was a little lost.
We could do you could do it like that, or you could put it, I don't know. Are we feeling like let's just put it in the fucking chat?
Just say it.
Put it in the chat. Put your whole scorecard in the
say
chat.
it. Just say it.
Put your whole scorecard in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're all friends here. It is what it is.
Right? We
Honestly,
family here.
y'all
Put
all
it up.
winners. to me.
Family.
Y'all all winners to me.
I don't
Y'all all
mind
them shits is
criticism.
fire.
We can see all of y'all scorecards and then tally it up. And then everybody that's in here in the Zoom, place your votes too. Or if you're watching on any of the streaming things, put your votes in it too. Just say who you think won. You know what I'm saying? And then we narrowing it down to 2. We just, just to hear the overall feedback. What do y'all
All
think?
right. So I'll go first if you want. I could give you my feedback and I'll tell you who I got where if that helps set the tone.
Okay.
I had Jess and Craig at the top of my scorecard. I had them both with 13 points. I tried to be a little bit moderate with my scoring because I didn't know how long this was going to go on. Like the heat just coming nonstop, back to fucking back. Like everybody destroyed it. And then I had Soze and None with 12 both. So I had them 1 point shy of that 13 score that I gave to both Craig and Jess. I like the way Jess's bop came in. I thought that he was creative with the way he cut the beat. And although I gave None top rank for creativity because I felt like his beat sounded the most off from what we heard originally in terms of what you gave them. Like he had chopped it and made it into some different like Frankenstein monster shit that was equally dope, just hit me differently. You know what I'm saying? I gave Craig the 5 for song ability personally because I felt like it sounded like it was a record that was ready to go already. It had a vibe on it. It had an intro. It had breaks and everything. So it felt almost like a song straight through. And then, just got the 5 for the bop on my card, which ended up putting him in the top tier just because the energy of the way that shit dropped was, I looked at the room really to make that determination and I could see that everybody in the room was equally excited at the energy that brought. And so, like I said, I was modest with it. I got both Craig and Jess with 13. Soze, I loved your beat. You were like consistent 4 all the way across for me. Jack, you were like, I gave you a lower mark only because it was so short. I wanted to hear more development of it. And I felt like I didn't get the full development of the beat. But if I had heard more and there was some drops and you had given me more time, the scores would have probably been a little bit up. But Soze, I felt like you was consistent in terms of taking what she gave you, chopping it right, and like putting together something you could go in the studio and drop. Like the same day, same thing with None, you know what I mean? I felt like I could hear the Wu-Tang jumping on that record, like the RZA like made that shit and cooked it for him. So I got Jess and Craig in my top 2.
That was a beautiful, beautiful analogy of the whole entire situation. Very, very well put. I think that's a good blueprint for how to break it down because it's good to give that feedback to everybody and see what you thought of everybody's shit because this is gonna keep going. So
the whole shit was crack, period. EOW forever.
Facts.
MC Challenge forever. The real MC Challenge.
The real # the real MC Challenge. # the real Rap Olympics. All right, Dizzy, let's go to you.
Yeah, so I guess I'll start with I have Jess and Craig at my top. I'll start with Jess's because I made notes and shit. I felt like the intro was wild, unexpected. Like leading into the actual verse area, it was a great like transition to follow through. I thought the transitions was crazy. I thought like just thinking about song ability, I was like, would I really rap on this record? And like as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, oh yeah, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I would want to rap on. I could see myself easily killing that. So for song ability, I definitely gave you a 5. For bop, it was instantly a 5. And for creativity, because the intro was so unexpected, The transitions was flawless. I thought that the chops was flawless. Everything was in time. It was in rhythm. It had me moving the whole way through. I never like checked out. I gave you a 5 straight for every category. So it was a 15 straight. Like I could see that instantly, like Dipset getting on it, or like I could see different artists on it. So that was a 15 for me. For Craig, I also gave you a 15, like straight through. It also had the bop to it right away. Like, and you added melodies to it. Like you added things that were not there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, wow, you could see the whole vision. You could see like it was trippy. Felt like I was in a club straight through. I could see the whole 9. I could see myself on that record. So for everything, it was 5s straight through. After Craig, and also with Craig, I like the drum sequence switch ups that you did. Like sometimes the kick drum was dropping out. Like you had nice drops throughout the record. I thought that was freaking ill. For the next 2, I had Nick Jack and Soze tied also with a 12. To go into Nick Jack, like I thought that the buildup was creative in the beginning. That intro was hard. You know what I'm saying? I like the reverse transition that you did also. It sounded like I was on an island with that. But like I felt as though I wish that you did more with the sample. It felt like the sample just consistently stayed the same all the way through. I had some like issues with the drum sequences where I was kind of like checking out some points because I was like, that's a weird little cut that happened. Like I felt like it wasn't as seamless as it could have been. But I could see myself being on it, but it would be like a task. Like it would be like if somebody gave me a feature to do, more as in if I would be the front and center on the record. And I felt like I want a record that I instantly feel that bop factor too. Like I instantly could flow through it and see it being big. So it felt a little short for me for that. So I gave you like a 4 in each category. For Soze, like when it came down to Soze beat, I also gave him a 12. I wish there was more, like I wish there was drops or like just transitions in the record in general. I felt like I could bop to it, but the sample became monotonous also, even though like there may have been like pitch changes, but there wasn't really like big transitions that would make me move through the record as smooth. So on the creativity side, I gave you a 5. But songability, because I was like checking in and out of it, I gave you a 3. And for the bop, I gave you a 4. And then last was Nunzio. I felt like the sample was hard. You get what I'm saying? I felt like I love what you did with the sample as far as like me seeing it in a movie. I could see it in a movie score or something like that, but then it didn't really venture out much more for me. Like I could only see it in one direction. And like knowing I've heard your beats before, so I know you could go crazier. I felt like you was holding back a little bit. So on the creativity side, I give you a 4 because of course it was very cinematic and I could really see it. I couldn't really see myself on that beat. So songability wise, it was a 3. But in the bop side, like because I could see it going to a story, I gave it about a 3. So I gave you a 10 all around. But yeah, for me, Just James and that boy Craig is top 2 for me. They both have 15 straight for me.
Wow, amazing breakdowns. I love this. The feedback is incredible. I definitely agree with a lot of the sentiments that y'all are saying. And this is dope because, the producers have a chance to, go back in the lab and work something out for next time too. You know what I'm saying? So we in here. Last but not least, we got Mr. Mech. Mecca, let us know how you feel, man.
Sorry about that. Had my shit on mute. I'll be short and sweet. It's unanimous. Craig and Jess go to the next round for me. I got both of them at I got Craig at 14, Jess at 15. But if I'm being 1,000, those beats were equal across the board for me. I think a capable MC. When I think of a beat, I always think of how easy is it to make a song to this straight up. How sellable is this? And that's my industry mind going, I guess. And for me, I think those beats are like spandex. They make any ass look good. Like anybody can jump on those beats and instantly have a hit because the beats are so dope. Whereas the beats are a little more challenging. You need a more competent MC. I think Nuns for creativity had a 5 for me because there was so much going on in that beat. You have to be saying level, and your creativity has to keep up with Nunzio in order for you to do something like that, or you just have for you to do it successfully, or you just have to be like an unhinged madman and get your ODB on and just turn it upside down. I felt the same way about I thought Soze's beat was definitely something that could be worked with. I think you still need to be able to flip it and bounce it. But long story short, man, I thought everything was crack. I don't want to talk too much because I'm gonna do that in the next show. But yes, I thought everything was dope. Craig and Jess to the next round. Those are my top 2.
You know what's crazy is when I was talking about like the similarities that you hear of like the usage of the samples in certain people's beats. It was Craig and Jess that both had like a little intro with the talking sample, and then it drop out and a whole new beat come in. They both did that, and I thought that was dope. I thought that was really dope.
I thought Jess was gonna go a completely different way from his intro. I thought that beat was going a totally different way. I thought he was about to hit us with. So I think that's probably one of the reasons he scored so high for me, because I didn't see any of that coming, and it was so hard. It went from like this jolly little happy, almost two-stepping thing to this razor in your mouth style beat that was just like
you got a shmoney dance to that shit. Like I felt myself trying to bust a shmoney dance to it, and it was perfect.
But you got to make sure your gun is in your waist when you do it. Like you got to make sure your gun is secure when you do it.
Facts.
So it was. I'm there with it. I'm ready for the next round. I'm eager.
Yeah, that's smart composition by both of them to have that little flavor in the beginning and flip it on you. It off guards you.
Yeah, the structure was impeccable between like both of them. You could see where the intro was, where the verse was, where the hook would go. Like it flowed flawlessly, effortlessly for sure.
Yeah, I feel like Craig's shit ready to go right on the radio as an instrumental song. Like,
right.
Yo, hold up. Can I say, first of all, shout to Skate Storch because she's bodying the planet right now. Second of all, the judges' commentary is so thoughtful and impactful that this could be like American Idol for beats, but on some deep other level. Like the feedback that y'all giving is magnificent. Salute. And I was hesitant, like, oh, I hope they don't like shit on nobody, but it was crafty critique. It wasn't criticism, it was critique. And Dama, salute, my G. Wonderful.
Thank you, bro. Thank both of y'all, man. This shit is so dope. I'm very proud of all of us to be able to pull it together in short notice. And I hope that the producers, judges, and all around everybody in the fam keeps being involved with getting involved with being a contestant or being a judge or whatever, just so we can do this every week. And if nothing else, it's a way for us to make beats, hear samples, rhyme over beats, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for the producers to make beats and exercise that muscle consistently. And so we always have something to work with, and it's something in-house that we're all a part of making. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool.
I want to volunteer right now live for next week to judge. Holla at your grown men. because
Hell
it's
yeah.
the little.
And I want to shout out Soze because I wasn't even thinking about this. Soze hit me up and was like, yo, let's do a producer challenge in the Zoom. Like, and instantly, like, we brainstormed this whole idea within minutes. And then I hit up Nuns and he gave a bunch of ideas too, which we're going to work on more like as we expand the challenge into a little bit more of like a challenge that could be comparable to an MC challenge with maybe another round or something. You know what I'm saying?
So Dama, are the producers cooking up something new for us right now?
Oh, yes. While we're talking all this shit and while these conversations are being had, Craig and Jess, work on your next beat for the next round. You got till 7:30. I mean 8:30.
Nuns and Nick, you made anything else with it, or you just made one beat, yo?
Same samples?
Yeah, same samples, of course.
Oh, I only made one, yo. I was on the mission to just, no matter what I did in the beginning, I was like, wherever I start, I'm gonna just follow this beat all the way through. So the crazy thing about that beat is, like, literally every sample I just played as I was going through it. Like, I didn't know what pattern was gonna happen or come out of it. And then once I got to the actual sample, I was like, oh shit, like this shit is gonna work. But then I was like, I want to swing it and I want to do all this other stuff. But if I did that, I wouldn't have been able to really mix that down and make it sound good. So I was like, I'm gonna just stick with what I got.
All of the producers should put their socials in the chat too.
Oh, I'm Soulful Soze on everything.
I'm at Grim Jackelson on fucking Instagram.
Yep. Nunzio, Nonezeo, and Rashid Goodlow, my real name, on Facebook.
Nick, you made anything else with that, or you just made one?
Yeah, I got something right here like that. I just made, like, literally right before the thing. I was just putting something together. I could play.
Keep playing treats while the rest of the team is cooking, please.
Yeah, throw it on.
Yeah, I want to let y'all know I'm here in that boy Craig window now because he's using my computer to work on his next beat. So yeah, Nick Jack, let's go, bro. Just so y'all know where I'm at. And Baxter, we gonna talk later. Do you got a Wells Fargo?
Maybe. Okay.
What the fuck just happened?
Are you hearing the sound?
What the fuck just happened? Do that again.
Oh, Nick, bro.
Sounds like some fucking Fat Joe Big L shit.
Ooh, that's horror.
Somebody's getting murdered on that.
That's gritty, B.
No, Nick Jack.
Assassin's Creed. I think that's Assassin's Creed, please.
Fire.
Please and thank you.
That sounds like a body in the trunk right there.
Word.
Ooh, put some of those shovels on that, yo.
Put some of those shovels on that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, word.
Yo.
You need to name that immediately and then package it.
That was the same beat. That's the same sample, bro.
That's the shovels in the trunk.
Damn, bro.
The shovels in the
Shovels
trunk.
in the trunk. If you had to describe Nick Jackelson's sound, it's literally
shovels in the trunk.
That's
There it
the
is.
intro to the song, whatever that. I don't know what the name of that song was. That's like the intro, and it's like the movie sample, like the last part of the movie sample, like when it turned into like that started to get like glorious type of
Yeah, that
music.
shit is fire.
I
know
like
what you're talking
twisted it in the SP404 and shit, and then I put it back into the MPC and shit like that.
That shit is
Damn. I wish you would have used this in the contest, like in the challenge.
Yeah, word. I was just saying.
I wish.
Now you know.
I'm not joking around. I really made like 10 beats and shit, and not some I just threw out. Like I'm weird like that with beats, like, you know. I definitely made some shit you would have loved, and I definitely didn't save it. Like,
Word. I think the one I'm gonna show y'all now that I made with it, y'all gonna probably like better than the other one. Honestly, the other one I just chopped like crazy.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers are like scientists. He said I put it in
in the 412, and then I ran it through the 808. Then I put it on life support, and I gave that shit a
Nick Jack
hormone
makes
shot.
beats like RZA, man. He sticks to the truest form, man. Nick Jack is the sole producer of my first album, Wrath of Mother Nature. Crazy. Yeah, this is a Dama promo. Available on all streaming platforms. What up?
Blah. Hey.
Skate Storch, baby. We worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Global. I told you.
Timex.
Timeless.
Who's gonna play another beat? Why y'all playing games for? Keep them going.
Yeah, Soze, play your shit.
He's on
Yeah, but I want to hear every beat from now until 7:30. I want to hear every beat that y'all made.
8:30.
I mean, 8:30.
She's in Austin.
Okay, they're a little behind.
You guys hear it? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock. Home. Rockefeller. Well, I was spit that wonder rhymer shit. Me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous. Caught up in the finest shit. Live out my dreams until my heart get bound and bought with Craig. You know exactly what this shit's about. Fuck y'all mean. Handling since a teen, I dish out like the point guard of your favorite team. Without doubt, my life ain't rosy, but I roll with it. My mind was fine till the dough hit it and told me that the mo did it. And now it's kosher shit is so acidic. I blow a digit on the diamond in a minute, but no bitches. Watch how I'm walking, cause even the thoroughest niggas be knocking, trying to strike a bargain, hoping that they might get parted. Shit I'm involved with got me pins and needles. And my cerebral beats the wicked as evil. Thoughts that this morning feed you. Peep back in the game so deep, things can catch up. Freeze off my kneecap, can y'all believe that? Got the city drinking crystals, we up the feet. Rappers going broke, trying to keep up with me. My rise the riches, surprise the bitches, think harder. You know this nigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter, GS the fuck up, Dries the fuck up. Watch me shine like a bright light, we gets the fuck up. All rhymers forget it, like Alzheimer's. Small timers, I said it, I'm addressing all drama. Talk to me.
Wow.
Fuego.
Can you play the instrumental without the Hove on it?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing.
Because Dizzy got a freestyle she want to spit on that.
Wow. Fine, let's do it. Let's do
No,
it.
that was awesome, pro. Thank you very much for that.
That's why I be programming, directing, and all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EO Zoom.
Yes.
Right now, you're in the mood with EO Beats Challenge, EO Dama. This is Dizzy Sense.
We up at EO Beats. Had to start it off, get a beat all heat. Judges, so you know all the beats compete. Whenever they gon' come play at EO Beats, you know that 808s, you know the faders play. Couldn't hear the beat, but I'm a ball like the Lakers play. Had to lean back and fade away. Lean back and ride like Fat Joe. Sloppy Joe, messing up the beats like a sloppy Joe. Gotta go, picking ruins, hopping up like obstacles. I gotta go, I'm sicker than a hospital. You know whenever I salute, I'm just a general. So if I gotta do, fuck it up like prostitutes. Never could I stop and choose another level that I could be on when I gotta do this.
Turn the beat down a little.
Me now,
Turn the beat down a
you
little.
gon' have to call on me and read down. Turn the beat down whenever I freestyle. If I'm gonna go rapping, this verse ain't rehearsing, but I can kill it like I was rehearsing. I rehearse it, gifted in my presence like it's Christmas when I rap. Don't know if I born like the X and I rap. Probably I've been on anything and I'm back. Y'all can say hi, but y'all get in contact. Now you think I'm dope and you have to relax. Turn it down like I had to relapse. I kick back and I don't even have to go and relax. I'm
Turn it down a little.
when you had to relapse. The prospective is pro ever. Kick it like pro ever. This the badass rapping. Badass rapping in the asterisk. I have to keep these rhymes and they happen. Bitch, my positive was like a Sunday dinner. I got it, bitch. I'm blessed like it's nothing if I got it. I've been blessed like a Catholic, cash addict, a mathematic. I'm fast passing the raps backwards. I rap backwards. I'm on the atlas. Capping that, you know where that happens. They take a need or need is like it's Kaepernick. I'm rapping shit up like it's taking in the cash. I'm acting out. They need to put me in the cash. And this cash about to splash. And you know what I say. Been kicking up these raps. Ain't nothing I could say. Coming off of the top like Donald Trump's toupee. But I'm fresher on the mic than I was eating toothpaste. What if I'ma do? I kick and push these rhymes like Lupe. But I'm kicking all these raps like Mortal Kombat Lupe. insane. Off of my membrane, I kick it and then I head up back on the 6 train uptown. Used to been hosting the what now? Got the end of the week and I'm spitting that gun sounds. Boom, blow.
Yeah.
Fire.
That shit is
Yo,
crazy.
once we got the volume right, oh God.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad about that. That was my first time ever somebody spitting over a beat that I was.
Nah, it's all
Yo,
good, bro.
It takes a while to get down the Zoom signs, but yo, I gotta tell y'all, man, I gotta give my brother Soze his flowers, man, because I was listening to that beat and I'm like, all these subtleties, like Soze has always been about the little subtleties, like that little vocal thing that just swings through on top of it and then exits gracefully, and then you don't hear it again, and you want it, and then you hear it again. It's fucking really cool. And I just gotta tell y'all, like back in the day, growing up in Brighton Beach, like I knew like MGs and Zeps and Eternal, and I heard their music, and always the flyest beat on any one of their tracks, I'll be like, who produced this? And they'd be like, Soze. Like he's a local legend, like legend in the hood. Like everybody knew that he had the flyest, soulful, most like crazy
Brooklyn.
It was crazy. And I remember one time back in the day when I lived downstairs from Jahan, Soze came to my crib and delivered me a beat CD, like hand-to-hand beat CD, like here. And that was back when you could actually use CDs and take the song off and whatever. And I ended up using like 2 or 3 of them shits on my album. Like fire.
That's how you know you made it, when Soze pulls up with a beat CD for you. That's when you know you hot.
No, it really felt like something, because I was a little, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, but and at a certain point, like even when I first started recording songs in the Bronx and shit, before I even met Nick Jack and went to Staten Island, like people would be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's when I linked up with Nick that other people, even from around my way, started noticing that I'm good, because I got really like better immediately, like really quickly.
So where can people hear you and find you on the internet, Dama?
You know, wherever cool shit is at, Dama Nils is not far behind. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your social media contact information, Dama?
You gotta change that shit to Skate Storch. Your app.
Skate Storch, baby. Skate Storch. That's it. Nah, it's Dama Nils, y'all, on IG. And Dama Nils on YouTube. Go show love to my YouTube. You want to be my friend? Go show love to my YouTube. My YouTube is looking mad dead right now because I'm not paying for nothing. So, like, you want to show me love? Go fucking watch Hands video 60 times in a row. And then you could be my friend. I fucking love y'all, man. Y'all encourage this shit is the problem.
So do you have an album out, Dama?
I do. Domination is out right now, and I'm working on Domination Volume 2. That's almost done. That's gonna hit the streets in like a month. But Gangsta Bitch Love Music is the next shit. Or Gangsta
That
Bitch
Gangsta Bitch Love Music. That Gangsta Bitch Love Music. That's that shit that Dama's supposed to have been made.
Personally waiting on that one. Personally waiting on that one. I agree. That should have been. I think that's long overdue. Personally waiting on that one.
Hey, listen,
Mr.
better
Matt,
than ever. I got all
you
these
have
new
a
life
show on
experiences.
EO Zoom?
Supposed to be Quarantina Turner right now. Come on, that shit popping.
Quarantina Turner.
That was fire. That was.
Yo, later tonight, catch my man Mr. Mac. He got a show right here on EO Zoom. Tell him about it. What are you gonna talk about?
I'm gonna help people get famous and make money if they're paying attention and if they ask the right questions. And if they don't ask the right questions, I'll let them know that those are the wrong questions.
So listen, all you rappers, all you producers,
Mac don't give a fuck. He'll come at you like, listen,
everybody
if
who
you
want to
corny,
learn
I'm
how
gonna
to
tell you
get
if you corny.
famous. Ooh. Well, of course he is. He's a New Yorker. Why wouldn't he?
Right.
Last time I checked, no, but it's I can at least tell you what most artists I come across have. The biggest issues they have are, what to do and what not to do. My father used to say people can only teach you 2 things: what to do and what not to do. Plenty of artists I've met don't even know what they're doing wrong. That's where I come in. So
on that note, y'all need to stay tuned at 9 o'clock. We popping off with Mr. Mac. He's gonna give you an hour worth of good advice to make your career hot. Unless you whack, and in that case, yeah.
Well, that'll be good advice too. If you're whack, that'll also be good advice. Now you'll know. So that's also good advice. I don't know how good it is for the person I'm telling. It's great for me. That's one less motherfucker. It's fantastic. I think that's the best news ever. Hey, you're whack. Exit stage left. Thank you. Make space.
Yo, you ever heard that story that Game told about Jay-Z when he came up to him in the club and, you know, he was just kind of like, how do you maintain longevity? And he was like, some of y'all should just get new, what is it? Some of y'all just should get new careers. Most of y'all ain't gonna make it in this business anyway. Maybe you should think about a different trade.
That's too bad.
There's two things.
Jay-Z, like you're popping, you're with G-Unit, your record is on the radio, like you on Billboard, like you come up to Jay-Z and he's like, yo, maybe you should, you know, do something else.
That's a real New York killer.
There's two things to really take away from that piece of advice. The main thing I would look at is the fact that neither one of them were wrong. Jay was absolutely correct. Statistically, mathematically, most people are not going to make it. And that's a really, really safe piece of advice for somebody who's taking aim. And the other piece is if you don't have it, you will retreat and go get that job. And it may be the best thing for you. It may be the best thing for you to sign off and go live that life. That might actually be what you need to do. If not, then you commit and go and you let the chips fall. So
it's just crazy to even fathom the thought of like your lifelong dream is already pretty much looking like it's coming true. Like if I was Game in that moment, I'd probably feel like, wow, you're a dick. But you know, if I was Jay in that moment, I'd be like, listen, I'm being honest and I don't give a fuck. Like I'm telling you how it is. And
think
also,
of how many people Jay has seen come and go though, who were in that exact same position, super hot, on fire, couldn't be touched for that entire year, might have had 2 summers under their belt, and then vanish, nowhere to be seen. If I started naming names right now, you'd be like, who? And that's the whole point.
Sorry.
Stop. That was disgusting.
Sorry.
No, but on some real shit, he could have also been talking from a business standpoint. Like if you
diversify your portfolio.
Diversify your portfolio. If you want to have longevity in this game, then you also have to have money in a different arena, because this is not that much of a lucrative place if you're thinking about the all-around spectrum.
Well, we can't speculate that, but what we can do is hear about what Dizzy Sense is working on and what projects you got coming down the pipeline. Segue.
Oh man. So I've been like working on a whole bunch of shit. I'm working with this producer named Steve Bilodeau. We have a 20-song project coming up, which is gonna be freaking dope. I'm really excited about it. I just also did another whole mixtape with Drummer Miles. That'll be coming also soon. That's called the Moody Cancer tape, which is gonna be fire.
I need to get on that. Dizzy, I need to get on that. I'm a Cancer.
Speaking of Dama, me and Dama is we got a track coming out as well on Dama's next project, but I ain't gonna talk too much about that.
That's for that Domination 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little gangster track for that Domination 2 vibe. But Moody Cancer, let me get in my little emotional bag. And
I'm gonna send you some shit. I'm gonna send you some shit after this. Besides that, like I'm chilling, man. I mean, I did I just be chilling. I ain't even gonna say nothing else too crazy. I just been chilling out, working in the silence, and just trying to make some bread.
That's all.
Facts.
So, where did Nicholson go? He said he had 10 beats. We heard 2. I mean, that means there's 8 beats on deck.
Nicholson. Yo, Nicholson. Play that next shit, man.
Nicholas Jackelson.
We got to hyphenate. We got to put that together. We got to compound that, man.
I definitely got other beats and shit.
Yo, Dama, I need you to get on cam again and like take another pull of the cigarette the way that you did just now. I look like some movie shit.
Like fear.
I look like some movie shit. It was like she was like,
I really need grills because I really like to do this. but I don't got no grill, so it just looks stupid. Like I'm smiling with my teeth, and they ain't even that white.
My
like.
God.
We need ice.
But you know,
My guy, you're in Texas, right near like the Gold Grill God and shit.
yo, I got a grill connect out here. I really should use.
Really should.
Yo.
This definitely sound like some domino shit back in the day.
Facts.
Skate Storch.
Skate Storch, baby, legendary.
10 more minutes on them new beats. 10 more minutes on them new beats.
Word.
Yo, yeah, we got 10 minutes. Let's go.
Excited to see what they got now.
All right, it's time for me to go to the bar.
Yeah, get your shot ready, bro.
EOZU.
This is really a television station now.
TV station.
You know what, Bax? I think we should announce it right here.
That we're official. I think it's been announced.
No, it hasn't.
Everyone who's in here knows.
I don't think so.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Knows what? I don't know.
I don't
All right.
know.
Sorry.
Let me
that.
make an
I think
announcement
you were talking about
real
something
quick.
Completely different.
Let me make an announcement real quick. Nick Jackelson, pause that beat real quick. I'm gonna make an announcement. Me and Baxter Wordsworth, after many years of conceptualizing this idea, have decided to do it in the Zoom. And we don't have no date yet. We don't have nothing else, but we just have to announce to y'all.
We're working on our own personal programming.
We're working on programming, and it's called Aight, so Zoom.
I love it.
Oh,
it's gonna be unlike anything else that you've seen in a Zoom, but it's gonna be dope.
You know, we're trying to, like, yo, honestly, this Zoom is like a television station. A lot of people have content. You know what I'm saying? We all have content, and honestly, I could really see this elevating to so many levels. And I think, like, when I think about it, I'm like, I just think of how many ideas Vice would have for something like this. Like, you know, Vice will bring it to a whole nother level. Like, because we already have 24-hour programming. You know what I'm saying? Even if you log in at 3 a.m., you're going to catch some shit. Like, it's going to be the late night talking shit, drunk hour, freestyling, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's 24-hour programming. That's like BCAT. That's like the BCAT of the EO Zoom.
But BCAT worldwide.
Right.
That was the shit. I remember that shit.
That's the part of this that, like, I don't know if we've made the most of just yet. Is this is worldwide. Like, anybody at any place in the world at any time, as long as they're hooked onto the internet, could log in. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta make like a rap city. Y'all gotta have like a rap city on y'all program.
I mean, the Frito Zoom is basically like the Rap City. You know what I'm saying? The Frito Zoom. It starts off with Zoo and CF, but then everybody goes in and, you know, it's like organized freestyling. It's fire, but then it trails off into the unorganized freestyling, which gets crazy. That's the other night I was in here at like 4 a.m. I came up with like 10 hooks. It's crazy. Idea Factory, like that's all content. I don't know where Ox is at. I don't know if he's in here, but
I don't know where Baxter's beard is at. What the hell? What?
Hey, yo.
Looking like a baby.
What the fuck?
Looking like a baby.
I got my eyes closed. I know it's Baxter. I take my hand away. Who the fuck is this?
Who's that Spanish guy with Baxter's voice?
Jesus Christ.
I got bored, man. It's a pandemic, yo.
Yo,
do some push-ups, brother. Like, what do you want to run? Like, knock it off.
Back still going through puberty.
Hey.
That ass though, yo, this is beautiful that, like, because I've been mad uninspired through this whole pandemic, and for y'all to have this Zoom going, man, it's fucking amazing.
That's what it's here for.
Yeah, and it's inspired me. I haven't made a beat in 2 months besides this challenge, man. So, you know what I mean? Like, it feels good to get back in the lab and then come here and you know, show everything and hear everybody's creativity. It's a blessing to have this, man, in this tough time.
Random
man. I
acts of
appreciate all y'all.
random acts
Thank
of viceness.
you. Yeah, thank you. Y'all.
Random acts of viceness. Facts. Yo, Soze, thank you for bringing this idea to the table, man, because it lit a fire under my ass to do this. And then I don't know how I came up with the skate store shit, but that's another story.
You in the next one? I want to judge. I want to put my name in the hat to judge too, please.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah.
Yo,
Listen, we keeping it in the family, man. We here.
In the next one, I want to compete, but I want to compete with somebody else's beats.
Oh. And yo, honestly, I had
transcending the game.
That sounds like when
I want to do that
too. Ghost producing.
Yeah, that sounds like when you see like at an auction and it's like somebody that's on the phone and they're raising the thing for an unknown mystery person that's like trying to buy the item and they're like bidding the highest and shit and they're like on the phone the whole time and you don't know who it's for. That's how you
They're betting through proxy. That's what I want to compete through proxy.
Cool.
Yeah, dead ass. I had Jess and Craig winning too. The beats is fucking impeccable, bitch. The shit was fire.
It's
So,
crazy
I mean,
that they both did something similar in there too.
Even with me in the contest, I had to be like, yo, I was about to walk away when Jess and Craig played their shit. I was like, damn, holy shit.
Nah, but everybody's beat was fire though.
No doubt. But I'm saying, if I had to judge myself, if I was a part of the judging team, I would definitely give it to Craig and Jess too. Them shits was crazy. Excuse me, Mike.
Yeah, them shits was fire, man. I definitely, whatever we doing with that Jess beat, I know Mecca said he got dibs, Diz said he got dibs, but I think we just gonna have to posse cut it up. You're just gonna have to get the best verses from all of us that you ever got. Let's play some more beats. Dan, you wanna hear some more beats?
The cipher on that.
Also, we got 3 minutes.
We got 3 minutes. All right, who got a beat queued up that they could play?
3 minute cipher on that Just James beat.
Ooh. No. We don't want to influence the judges.
Grab it anyway from him.
No, but that shovel's in the trunk. I need a piece of that. Tell your man, don't let him get too far away with that. Yeah, let Nick know.
Nick, get involved, man. You got to be here more often, man. Trust me. This shit is
Nick,
inspiring.
I'm looking right at you. Those. I know you can't tell that I'm looking at your square, but trust me, I'm looking directly at. I'm about to highlight your whole square, and I just hope you feel it through the computer. You need to bring that shit around, like bring that motherfucker out to play a little bit more. You like the dude with the brand new bike that everybody's just scheming to see, even if they don't get a chance. They just want to see the bike. You need to bring that bike out. Stop playing. Louder.
This that punch you in the esophagus. Wow. All right.
Okay.
We're about to be back. We about to be back in the building. All right. Yeah.
What's on the beats?
Skate Storch We back in yo, Nick, we gonna jump on that shit. We gonna jump on that beat. We making that shit happen. That shit is fire. Man, put that shit in the bucket for the EO Cypher. Let's go. So I'm gonna stay on Craig's computer and Craig's gonna stay on mine. So he's gonna be in the Dama window. So we got Jess and Craig going head to head, flipping the same sample as we had before, but now in a whole new way. We're gonna play it, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna judge it. Let's go. I don't know, how about we flip a coin? Who got a coin? Call it in the air.
Well,
What's up?
I'll say, how about since Jess played his beat first the first time, we'll start with Craig.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah. See, Baxter, that's why you a host, man. See, this where you come in, bro. Come on.
Alley-oop, you know?
Exactly.
All right. Right now?
Yep.
Damn. All right, I tried a little drill type beat, so here we go.
Woo! If y'all ain't spit at least one Pop Smoke bar to that.
Definitely. Woo. That's the whole shit I was doing the whole time in my head. That shit was fire, Craig.
Thank you, man.
Billy Jean, Billy Jean. Ooh!
Yeah.
On the leg.
Yo, I got an idea for next time. Whoever it doesn't make it to the finals could be part of the judging system too. How about that?
Okay, listen, we're gonna talk.
Depends on how mad you are.
I'm not mad at all. That shit was. I even said Justin.
Yeah, no, everybody was fire. Everybody was fire, man.
That's dope. All right, so boom, let's keep it moving. Jess, show us what you got.
Oh,
you're muted,
shit.
Jess.
Yeah, Jess, you're on mute.
Oh no, he's playing through it.
Oh, he's queuing it up.
You right.
Fire.
Wow.
Who
That
are the
was so
judges?
sick. Mecca, Dizzy, and Pro.
It's crazy y'all came up with that in 30 minutes.
Insane.
Yeah, that was a great job. That was a great job for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. The both of y'all, Craig, Jess, fantastic job, gentlemen. That's what I came on here for. They specifically asked me to come on just so that I could give flowers. Because when I give flowers, they feel so spectacular. And I want you gentlemen to feel spectacular about yourselves. So feel free to pat yourselves on the back. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas did the motherfucking thing. The beats is fire. The judges are gonna judge because that's what they do, right? Fucking judges having opinions and shit.
Yo,
Like,
Dutch, you better be a
really
judge on one
feeling
of these. You need to come and be a judge on one of these.
Let me know. You already know. I'm here for
Son,
whatever you guys need.
That was his audition tape.
Come on, man. Woo! Son.
They gonna be all judgmental.
Woo! Dutch Vega, man. Woo!
2 seconds later, yeah, no, I'm there for whatever you need me for. I got you. I'm
Listen,
down.
I
I'm
can
down.
be critical. Be critical.
Yo, you want to hear a story? You know, want to hear a story about Dutch Vega, man? While y'all deliberate and shit. Fucking last time when we was in the city, Craig had a battle and he bodied that shit. It was with Coliseum Battle League. Anybody that was there, Baxter was there, Soze was there. Jess was almost there. He was there in spirit. Sarah came through and fucking I hit up Dutch and I was like, yo, I'm in the Heights, blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, so what are you doing? I'm like, you know, I took him to get mofongo and then we went to the chuchi frito and then we did this and that. And he was like, okay. So, and then I was like, and then I got a bag of piff. He was like, okay, so all the things.
That's what you get when you go uptown.
You did all the things. I was like, yep, all the things. That's the checklist, man.
Yo, and just for anybody who wasn't there, that boy Craig had a battle in the Bronx and he murdered the guy, whoever he was battling. I don't remember homeboy's name. Destroyed
Pusha Key.
I'm pretty
I
sure
can't forget that name.
Damn, why you had to put him on blast?
I can't forget that name because I've been hearing his bars. I've been hearing bars against Pusha Key.
That lost.
I'm pretty sure he don't even rap no more. I'm almost positive he don't rap no more. That's
I'm
how
pretty
bad
sure he works at UPS, like 100%. UPS is hiring, like that's what he heard that day.
Damn, you know when that Jay-Z route, alternate career, alternative career.
Facts.
You might want to look into a trade.
Turn the beat on.
Even the people that he came with started like shuffling their feet and like looking at the ground. It was like I don't know who he's there with.
Feeling uncomfortable.
Yo, Craig had the demeanor of a battle rapper like at least 5-6 years in the game. Like, look at
bro, that kid rapped 2 bars each round, and that's it. After you hit him with that first bar, bro, he was scared to rap.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad for him. Bad. It was bad for him.
Let me tell you guys something. As somebody who's been around battle rap for a while long, you would think, right, that like when guys get super embarrassed, like in a battle, that it's like it's only logical for them to quit. Those be the guys that like afterwards be like, yo, I took that 3-0. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Let me know how much y'all offering for the boy at his next battle. Like, what? Are you trying to make money off of this? You just had your life defeated.
They got the Eye of the Tiger playing inside of their head.
Cassidy disease. Exactly. So,
Cassidy.
Cassidy disease. Yes.
Cassidy's on a whole other level of delusion. He won't even say I took that 3-0. He'd be like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I won that shit 3-0. Fuck is y'all really saying? Like, I'm
Cassidy has found a way to apparently count like punchlines in battle rap. I'm just like, wait, what? I've been around this shit forever. We've never been able to count punchlines as like a way to like apparently like calculate a win. Cassidy be like, yo, I had 57 punchlines in that first round where I just bodied him. Y'all didn't understand the complexities of the lyrics that I was dropping.
No, yes, we did. It wasn't that complex.
He said, I'm nice and slim.
Exactly. Like, what?
Yo, what's up? What we doing about this beat competition?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got a little off track. We got a little battle rap does that.
Judges, waiting on you, judges.
Let's go, judges.
I'm not going first this time.
Yeah, go back.
All right, Meg, go first. Let's go.
Y'all can hate me, but I have this tied. Super difficult for me to make a decision. I'm still trying to outweigh it. I'm still trying to weigh up. I thought Craig had more song ability. I thought Jess had more of a bop, and that's where they evened out for me. I thought they were both equally creative. But Jess, I was bopping my head to, but the fact that Craig's had everybody on here instantly knowing, anybody who's lyrically inclined instantly knew what they would do to that beat. Everybody, you know, the first joke was, if you didn't spit a Pop Smoke bar, you wildin', and everybody did. In your head, everybody knew exactly what they would do. So the song ability is perfect. The creativity was equal, but I was bopping along the Jess's shit like I had it on in my headphones. I have them both even at 14. So, you know, there you go. I can't sit here and take away from either one of theirs creativity. I don't even remember where you sampled that, like what part that sample came from for both of you. I have no idea where you got that.
That movie sample.
See, you would have to tell me that, bro. I could have lied and said I knew where you got it from, but I'd be lying to you, and that's not my forte. I could lie, but I'd be lying. Jess, I don't know what the fuck you did either. I just know the shit was dope. So for me, I got it tied up at 14. That's the best I can do.
I think that's dope, and I think going forward, we need to make it to a place where we can discuss the producer's process just a little bit, and like have them all be ready to kind of play some of the tracks, like some of the chops and samples and where they put them, so we can hear the exact process of it. Because I think that's something that a lot of people don't know nothing about unless they're digging for it, and it's a very, very entertaining thing to watch. So
that's a great idea, Dama. Yeah,
let's get it.
Yeah, next time we could do that before we score.
Right. After every person, like they could like show what exactly it is that they did, so we can really see.
I listened to every sample a million times, and y'all still surprised me with y'all chop, man. Like I was like, well, what did he chop for that? So yeah, dope.
And now
that's so sick.
The score is even at 14.
Let's
on
go.
The judge number 2.
Dizzy, it's on you. Let's get it.
I have Craig edging just out 13-12. For Craig, I felt like I loved the bass line that he added to it. It was crazy to me that he had heard the sample and automatically like was like, all right, let me make some New York, UK drill shit like to this. Because when I heard all of like the samples that was played today, I didn't think of drill at all. So I felt like that was crazy in the creativity realm, but I also felt as though comparing it to the beat that he did in round 1, his transitions wasn't as flawless. Like he had more care and love, and I get it, like with the time restraint, but it felt like his transitions weren't as smooth. So it made me give him a 4 kind of in the creativity. But like Bop, it definitely was a 5 because automatically, like I heard Pop Smoke in my head instantly. And then after I heard Pop Smoke and I knew it was like a Pop Smoke bop, I went to everybody else's videos and I seen everybody else going through the same thing, like doing the same dance moves and everything. So the bop was undeniable. And it was like the song ability, the fact that I could already picture Pop Smoke was fire. I just wish that, like, as I said, like the transitions were a little bit smoother, or that there was drops or time for it to breathe in some areas. So I gave like the song ability a 4 just for that. Like I was just a little critical. But altogether, like I gave Craig a 13. When it came down to Jess, Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jess. I didn't know what you sampled there. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I thought that was brilliant. Like, that I couldn't recognize the sample for that. That was insane. And the bop, like, I was already dancing. I believe for this one, I scrolled through the videos. I saw Bax was rapping to it. So I already knew, like, once you see one rapping to it, it's infectious. You start seeing other people start mumbling stuff to it, start dancing to it. So the bop instantly was a 5. As far as like creativity, I felt like for the sample, I wish there was like more chops, especially seeing Just do his first round and go so crazy with the sample chops. I wish there was more of that in this beat. I felt like it was very consistent to the fact that it became monotonous, and it was easy for me to check out, but I still felt like it was a good beat. It didn't feel like it was a terrible beat. Like, I wouldn't rap to it. But it was just moments where I was checking out, or I wanted a little bit more as far as Jess's beat was concerned. But definitely a bop. It was 5. Songability, I could see multiple artists on the track, but there was just things that was checking me out, so I couldn't give it a full 5. I gave it a 4. And then creativity, because like there was so many things like, I wish there was more transitions. Wish there was more drops. I wish there was more sample chops. It came out to like a 3 for me. So I gave Jess a 12. So yeah, I have Craig winning it 13-12.
Well put, Diz. Well put. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pro, it's on you, man.
Yeah. So I had to take into consideration the time restraints, right? With that said, I got Jess over Craig 13-12. For the opposite reason about the Pop Smoke thing is that I felt like it was too familiar. So the creativity extra point went to Jess. And that's how he got 1 point up in that round. I felt like they both did an immaculate job of taking 30 minutes and making something that you could package up, throw somebody in the studio, and legitimately make a record that is tough. Not just like a bullshit record, but like, wow, big facts. Both y'all destroyed that shit. I know if y'all would have had another 30 minutes, it would have been even closer, because then you could have got into like switch ups, playing with some sounds, going even more crazy with it. You know what I mean? So I think it's funny, but it's befitting that it's a split decision tie, right? Because everybody has a subjective view when it comes to music and what they like and what they gravitate to. And like she said, you know, she went with everybody was bopping, they seen the Pop Smoke thing, and that kind of created a vibe for them. And then I came at it from like, well, yeah, but that familiarity makes it feel a little bit different to me in terms of the creativity points. Nothing to take away from you. I think y'all both immaculate producers, and I think it's well-deserved victory to you both, because ain't no losers today. So salute to both of y'all.
That's the fucking shit. That's the shit.
Fire. That's so dope.
And now,
woo!
The crown.
So now what I would like to request is that y'all make a beat together with those samples and share that on the Zoom sometime next week, maybe.
Listen, I really would love for everybody that participates in these challenges to upload their beats or send their beats, or, you know, just upload them to the EODUB Google Drive, because we freestyle all the time. We make up songs all the time, and you never know. Like, your shit could just have a fucking fire-ass song on it when you wake up one morning.
Honestly, with the amount of content that the EODUB TV YouTube channel is posted up right now, I think it'd be a great idea for the beats to be posted on the channel, and then you put the producer's information in there, and maybe they could get some sales.
Yeah, facts.
Is Nunzio still in the chat? Nuns, don't you got
everything is possible. Everything is
Maybe
possible.
we should start an EODUB producer account on Off Top. I don't know if you guys heard about Off Top, but it's a dope app where producers get paid. Like, I get paid off of Off Top, and I hardly ever even upload beats. But Soze is on it and Craig is on it. And we could start an EODUB Off Top and kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Like, have the producers upload to that, so it could kind of be like a consistent place where people could go and because it's really for rappers to just freestyle and make songs on. That's what they do on the app.
That's what's up. So
You know what I'm
Dama, you wanna wrap your new show on the EO Zoom network. Tell everybody where to find you, find these producers, and how to stay relevant and connected to the family.
Listen, y'all just gotta stay consistent on EODUB.com, or is it endoftheweek.com? Am I bugging?
Either way, it all goes to the same place.
EODUB.com. I want to say congratulations to that boy Craig and Jess James. You know, that's my man, my heart, and my brother. And like this whole producer challenge is just so fucking fire. I think everybody did their thing. I think we're all fucking fam, and it's really dope. So congratulations to both of y'all. We're gonna keep it going. That was the first ever EO Beats in the EO Zoom challenge. You know, I'm Skate Storch. You find me where you find me. You know what I'm saying? But EODUB.com, stay posted, come in the Zoom, be on the Twitch, whatever it is.
And I just want to say to Craig, you are now
idea.
also my heart. You know what I mean? You're now my heart too. You know what I mean? If you're Dama's heart, you're now my heart too. You know what I mean? So just know that, bro. You're two people's hearts.
I know that's what Craig wanted his whole life, to hear you say that, Flock.
Pretty sure that's what he's been waiting on. You know what I mean?
I love
this
you,
is
bro.
why he got
I
on EO Zoom.
He was looking forward for that.
This is what he was waiting for. You know, this is what I popped up for.
It's gold.
Yo, stay tuned. It's EO Dama, it's EO Zoom, it's the Beat Challenge. We out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.